Nami will defeat the 10th Titanic Captain, not Kuzan. He will be replaced by someone that shares Nami's core vice. Miss Bakkin is like an old and evil or bad timeline version of Nami. Nami loves money because her mother was killed due to a lack of it. Bakkin appears to be greedy for its own sake. Due to her small stature and her green hat, she looks like a leprechaun. Those are said to hide gold at the end of rainbows. Treasure and weather, Nami's two passions. Nami tends to fight women, but the sole female Titanic captain is out of her league. Devon was declared the strongest woman locked up in Impel Down ever. Nami is tied with Usopp for last place among the Straw Hats. Apart from gender, Nami and Devon share nothing anyway. Nami likes to drink and has a high alcohol tolerance. Nonetheless, she won't fight Vesco Shot. Drinking does not define her. She can go without it. Only drinks on occasions, socially. Nami can fly by riding Cloud Zeus, named after the supreme Greek god. Doku's horse has eaten the Pegasus fruit, based on the mythical winged horse that was said to carry thunderbolts for Zeus. Despite that connection, no one would seriously match them against each other. Nami is the cat burglar, and Pizarro looks like a cat, though that is about all the two have in common. It gets absurder and absurder. None of these matchups work. Oda put so much effort into crafting opponents for the other East Blue Straw Hats. Blackbeard shares Luffy's belief in dreams and freedom, though with a dark twist. Shiryu and Zoro, both swordsmen, both joined after being freed by their future captain. Both had hunted criminals before. Orga is a marksman like Usopp, but he's confident, even arrogant, where Usopp is cowardly. Nami deserves a clear-cut counterpart too. She is the only Straw Hat Luffy allowed to wear his straw hat. She tends to lead the crew when Luffy is not in captain mode. Oda even married a Nami cosplayer. Yet he didn't design any of the Titanic captains as a Nami opponent. This is because Nami won't fight a current Titanic captain. One of them will be replaced. Kuzan will leave the crew at the right moment. He left the navy due to civilian killer Akainu becoming its leader. Makes no sense that he would then become a loyal Blackbeard underling. His presence also screws up the matchup selection. Even though he's by far the strongest Titanic captain, Zoro won't fight him. When he leaves, Bakkin will take over the 10th ship. Blackbeard has become rich. Freeloader Bakkin will sense an opportunity. She was part of his father's crew. Teach keeps Rock's memory alive. In his honor, he named his main ship the Saber of Zebek. He must be interested to hear about rocks from Bakkin. He couldn't ask Whitebeard about his father as he kept his ancestry a secret. Bakkin has grown old. She didn't age well, though that is an advantage here. A pretty female Blackbeard pirate would find herself dead quickly. Her head would be added to Devon's collection. Devon herself originally was going to be a beauty. Then Oda changed her design. The Blackbeard pirates are not supposed to be a good-looking crew. Young Bakkin was attractive. Her clone still is. Through aging and bad choices, she has attained the hideous look so characteristic of Blackbeard's crew. She has also lost much of her strength, but Nami needs a weaker opponent. Bakkin will make herself useful to Teach in ways other than fighting, not just with the aforementioned rock stories. Teach is not that sentimental. She has been a pirate for a long time, during which she must have cultivated a considerable network. The Roger Pirates' roles were recently revealed. The crew of the Pirate King contained an informant or information broker. The Blackbeard pirates would benefit from such a position too. Bakkin would fill it out well. Her clone was an intelligence agent. She has the same DNA, thus the same aptitudes as Stussy. Nami was a double agent too. She joined pirate crews like Buggies to steal from them. Bakkin is already benefiting Blackbeard with her actions. She had Weevil defeat the captains that were allied with Whitebeard and handed them over to the government, helping Blackbeard to consolidate his power. Weevil wanted to go after Blackbeard, but his supposed mother talked him out of that. Maybe she already has some sort of relationship with Teach. Bakkin uses Weevil like a tool, a living weapon. Nami fights with the help of Cloud Zeus, which she took from Big Mom. Weevil might be a clone made from Whitebeard's lineage factor. Zeus contains a part of Big Mom's soul. Bakkin was separated from her alleged son. It will stay that way. Bakkin and Weevil must be based on Babidi and Boo from Dragon Ball. Boo had enough of Babidi and squashed his head. His new guardian became Mr. Satan. The Mr. Satan of One Piece is Buggy. Weevil will not come back to his mother. He will join Cross Guild. Bakkin's manipulation is so over the top that, with some help, even Weevil will see it. Both Nami and Bakkin make use of a strong but dumb creature. But Bakkin is so exploitative and dishonest that she will lose control. Without Weevil, she will have to rely on other weapons. I'm sure she has plenty left from her time with the mad scientists. Will be interesting to see which bizarre inventions, made by Caesar, Judge or Queen, she will pull out of her head. Nami's main weapon, apart from Zeus, is the Climatech developed by Usopp. I doubt that Bakkin gave birth to Weevil. She probably stole this failed experiment alongside numerous gadgets from Mads. In the God Valley flashback, she was called Technology Bandit. That label could also be put on Nami. She spent the time skip at Sky Island Weatheria, from which she initially wanted to flee. She stole weather balloons and research notes on her way out, but got caught and was locked up. The meteorologists let her out quickly and she studied the weather with them for 2 years. Nami invested time and effort. Bakkin did no such thing when she was in Mads, as she is merely a self-proclaimed scientist. As greedy as Nami, but without discipline or curiosity for things beyond money. Both Nami and Bakkin are thieves, though Nami is also a cartographer, a meteorologist and a navigator. Furthermore, her seemingly selfish greed has altruistic roots. She developed her stealing habit in hopes of freeing her village from Arlong. Nami tried to amass a fortune to buy the freedom of her chosen family. Bakkin tried to extort a fortune from Whitebeard's chosen family. In Nami's flashback, we learned about her adopted family. She wasn't related to Nojiko or Belmere by blood. Bakkin has no respect for such bonds. She sent Weevil after Whitebeard's crew, his sons. She argued Weevil, who never met Whitebeard, had a stronger claim on the imagined treasure due to genes. Her alleged lover would have disagreed. When Ace told Whitebeard that he was the biological son of Roger, Whitebeard shrugged it off, said it didn't matter, that everyone is the son of the sea. When Bakkin and Weevil arrived at Swings to claim Whitebeard's inheritance, Marines were already looking for it, led by Captain Rattel, eerily similar to the corrupt Marine Captain Nezumi, who seized Nami's treasure. Same rank, animal ears, and rodent-related names. Nami's treasure was stolen by a mouse-looking Marine. The treasure Bakkin wanted to steal would have already been taken by a rat-looking Marine, had it existed. Marco confirmed that it didn't. Anyone who was ever close to Whitebeard could have guessed that. But his self-proclaimed lover didn't. Bakkin is blinded by greed, so much so that she lost her common sense. Nami could exploit that in their fight. She could wave around berry bills or throw valuables her way, just like you would distract a dog with sausage. Of course, Nami likes gold too, but her desire for it is not all-consuming. She's always looking for it, for example recently in Elbaf's castle, but it is never her top priority. It wouldn't make her lose sight of the crew's overarching goal. She also herself has a goal above and beyond getting rich, to draw a map of the whole world. Nami is motivated by greed, Bakkin is ruled by it.